So, in other words, like I said, those businesses, companies, remember, it's a dual training whereby you go to school and you then go to the company to exercise your practical knowledge. Okay? And those companies, they are not just there to give you to train you, they get the money from the government. I heard the government pay them double for training you. And you know why they always run and rush to pick to woo people to come into their companies to train there? You know why? Because they want to train you so that they can secure their workforce in the future. It's logical. Think about it. Okay? If they get people, they train them, they will retain them, they will be wooing them before they finish. They tell them they want to retain them. So, and these are people they have molded, okay, to pass whatever business they have. They don't want them to go away. They don't want to start going out and picking anybody, engaging anybody, employing anybody. They want to retain the people they have trained. So it is securing their future workforce. Okay? So that's why the companies love training people also. Okay? So let's navigate through the whole thing and answer your questions together. Okay? Ausbildung in Germany 2024. The quick questions and answers. Things that I got most is it easy to get a position in a vocational training program? Fairly, yes. It is easy because every year there's always 500,000 posts, job posts out there for applicants. And applicants never fill those posts. Never. Never. So there's always open posts. There's always what's it called? Vocational training opportunities. Okay, and there's always open posts for you. I have not. Okay, I have not. I have not seen anybody saying they did not take me. They will say I normally see people that say they applied for like 4 places and 2 people did not answer them and they got admission from 2 people. Or if just make sure if you apply to like 3 or 4 places, be sure that one company will call you. Okay, that's just it. Fairly, yes. And what I'm telling you is the fact. So, can my family join me for an apprenticeship? In general, it is possible. Okay, but it's not always advisable. Like if you're coming from far away, Africa, and you have people, you have a family, it's always advisable to come alone. If you come alone, you do your program. After you program, the place they are going to retain you. They are most likely going to retain you. Okay, and once they retain you, and you get your residence permit, if they retain you, you're gonna if they are giving you a permanent job contract or job contract after your training, you are getting your residence permit immediately also. So with that, you can apply and bring your people. Because if you apply, if you're coming with your family, they will check. Because you can't just come with them on the basis of they want you to block an account, okay, for living, so that to cater for your living expenses, okay. If it's only you, you're not going to pay anything, okay. I am coming to that. So it's always better you come after 3 years. You're done, then you can bring your people. If you want to bring them, fine, okay. But what you are earning is not going to be enough for all of you. So they will expect you to block an account. Okay? So the answer is yes, depending on how you want it. So which foreigners can do a vocational training in Germany? Foreigners from all countries of the world. From all countries of the world. Okay? Yeah, and most people are asking me, many people ask, what are the ages of most people applying? The ages are always between 16 and 30 years, okay? But higher ages are also accepted. I'm coming to that. Many people, like 3 people, told me that this thing. Okay, 2 people told me that this thing they wanted to use advised them to um to do IT, since they are over 35 years. Advise them to do IT because IT and nursing are 2 most marketable professions and vocational training, and they advise them to opt for IT, okay, because they are over 35. But hey, I don't know who is telling you guys this. That's why I told you people to always do it directly. Do it yourself. Don't know pass through anybody, because if you do it yourself, you learn more, you do the research more. For nursing, for instance, there is no age limit. Really. For nursing, there's no age limit. I don't know who's telling you all this. Okay? Do not let yourself be discouraged or demotivated. Try and do most things yourself. You will see. You will see. So, and then, how long is the vocational training in Europe? It's between 2 and 4 years. Okay? It's between 2 and 4 years. Like if an assistant, if you want to do assistant vocational training, like assistant nursing, is 2 years, 1 or 2 years. Okay. Then normal complete training is always 3 years. Some 4 years. Like I know like what is it? Pilots. They do 4 years program. What else? Some do 4 years program. Yes. And in nursing, if you don't have the 10 years required basic educational system, that's 6 years in primary school, at least 4 years in secondary school, that's 10 years. If you don't have at least 10 years, some people have only 8 years, if they will require you to do 4 years program. Okay, but if you have 10 years basic educational system, then you can do you're eligible to do 3 years. Okay, yeah. So does a vocational training provide a job guarantee? Oh yes, like I said, just from technology to what is it called, trade professions to healthcare professions, guys, people do this because jobs are guaranteed. Okay, so don't worry about that. Yes. And what are the main things they need for vocational training? Like I said, very importantly, 10 years basic educational system. You have to follow it. You have to have 6 years primary school and at least 4 years secondary school. Every country is not the same. I know that where I'm coming from Nigeria, we have 12 years basic educational system, 6 years primary school, and 6 years in the secondary school. Okay, but some other countries they have 10 years. Germany, 10 years. So we that are coming from Nigeria, automatically with 12-year educational background, basic educational background, you are qualified. Okay, so that's number one thing you need, at least 10 years basic educational background, then be at least B1, guys. Okay, those are the two main things you need. For people asking me, very many asking me how they are thinking of how they can block their accounts. Guys, I always tell you guys, anything I tell you here, go and research. I love research. Go and research and read about it. You do not need a blocked account. If you're coming here for an Ausbildung, you do not need a blocked account. Then again, I don't want you guys to be listening to people. There are so many people that just take your money and pose as agents. Okay, I will give you in my description box. I will give you one or two agents, recognized agents that I know. Okay, that I know people talk about, but do not follow any other person. Any person can come out from anywhere and start telling you you need this, you need that, you need that. You do not need a blocked account. Why don't log on to I put them down the description box. Why don't you log on to directly onto embassy's website and check what they need for vocational training? You do not need a blocked account. Where you need a blocked account, like normally, if you just get your phone or your laptop, your whatever, just look for job, look for a placement, okay? Look for a company. Sorry, not placement. Look for a company and look for a school. You know, I said it's dual training. You have to look for school. You have to look for a company. Okay. If you're doing nursing, for instance, you have to look for a hospital and you have to look for a nursing school. Okay. You apply to nursing school. You apply for hospital. Most of the time, if you're applying to nursing school, they have their hospitals. They will link you to their hospital, and you will get the admission, both admission. Okay, but sometimes they might give you refer you to school to hospitals that work with them that you can apply. So if you get the admission, that's what you need. You have your B1. You didn't apply to the embassy. If you get the admission, you apply to the embassy, guys. This is a very simple thing. Okay, it is when you do not. Some people want to obtain visa to come into the country, then start looking for a hospital or a company for their practical base, and what is it called, school for their. They just want to start everything when they are here. That is when they will need block account, because you can't just come from Nigeria without money. They are not. Nobody's sure of your living expenses. Your living this thing, how you can take care of yourself. They'll just give you visa to come and start looking for Ausbildung to do. That is when they need blocked account. Many people prefer that way, but then they will ask you to block account for a year. I think 9 to 10,000 euro, so that you'll be able to take care of yourself, so that they'll be sure that you can take care of yourself while you're looking for school and for Ausbildung flats. But if you get it from Nigeria, like 88% of people that come here to do their vocational training, if you get your admission down and get your B1 and apply, do not need any time. Okay, so know the difference. If you log on to their website, you also see it well explained. Okay, if you're come in here and apply, this is what you need. They will list what things that you need, including account to block account. If you have this already, they are all well stated there. Okay, so that's basically it. You don't need any other thing. So yeah, can I start a vocational training in Germany without speaking German? No, guys. You need at least B1. How much do I earn during a vocational training in Germany? Like I said, and you earn between 885 to 1,350 euro per month, depending on where. If you are, I always take nursing as example. If you are, if you if the hospital is a government hospital, they tend to pay higher. Okay, or if the hospital belongs to church, Germany is what do I like so many what is it called? So many hospitals belong to churches and all those stuff. Okay, so they pay higher and it covers your living expenses, guys. Okay, so